I'm terrified of doing this. My gut stopped me in my tracks. Final stretch. Here she is. Awesome. So excited. It looks so cute. Here I'm just trying to find a good orientation for when I paint the blister packs. We're getting our headshots today, and miraculously I accidentally scheduled my hair appointment for this morning, so it worked out really well. This is what my hair looks like right now, but it will be better. Yeah, you can see all the curls better than before, and they're shiny. Here I just took a moment to take some photos of myself real quick. And here is the official headshot and also some shots of my studio space. I need to cut this like today. I'm terrified of doing this. So many things could go wrong, and I love this painting, but I can't finish it until it's mounted onto panel. And I have to get the panel cut, have to figure out what I'm mounting it with, which is probably gonna be expensive. All of the above is stressing me out. Okay, so I'm currently creating an inch border around this whole thing. I want some overlap for any mishaps and to prevent any adhesive from accidentally getting on the front of this. It's just important that this is there. All right, I got all the edge figured out. Oh, this is actually so satisfying. It's not as scary as I thought. All right, I think now I'm just gonna cut it with scissors. Look how small it looks when I do that. This feels wrong on a lot of levels, in case you're wondering. Okay, look how cool though. It looks amazing. Also, that only took me 20 minutes. Okay, so now we have the piece of plywood. It's already primed on both sides. Now I'm gonna trace it and then do a line coming inward where he's actually gonna cut it. All right, that's over there. And we have our line traced. I got this much done and my gut stopped me in my tracks. Because I'm thinking if there's a way to put this flat canvas on the wall for the exhibition, there's a way to hang it, I want to do that instead. I might have to seal off the edges of the canvas so they don't fray or something. But I think just having this as the way it is without a panel is way easier to transport, and just for the longevity of keeping it and storing it, I think it'll be better that way. That means I can do it for this piece as well, and that makes me feel so much better. It means that I need to get these finished so they can dry in time for transport now, because they'll probably be rolled up or something. I can't even explain how much better I feel about everything now. I realize now that my anxiety was my gut being like, don't do that. There are other options. I'm so happy. What are you doing? Once again, we're fighting with this painting because I tried to add shadow and that's what happened. I mean, what the fuck? I don't know what I'm expecting from this piece at this point. I think I need to expect less of it and move on with the parts that I know are gonna work. And I think the first step to that is removing it off this canvas. obviously that has a margin around where the painting starts. Straighten it out. I've really beat the shit out of this painting at this point, but it's really beat the shit out of me, so. Looks all cute and innocent now. Like it has no idea what it's been doing to me. Top pills made work. Seems kind of like we're at the stage of hating and removing right now. Because I did these lines on these pills and I hate the way they turned out. I even wrote some numbers on some of these, but I already deleted them. I meant erase, not delete. So I think I'll add white next time to those colors because that was not working. I've got to go focus on a bunch of applications and admin work right now. So I'm going to do that at a local cafe to get out of the house and not distract myself. I passed out. I was working on the application from 10 a.m. to 4. I'm beat, man, but my bangs look good though. The artist I work for says that out of every 12 to 15 applications you apply for, you should get one. A lot of the time they're that much work too. But you want to know what? At least I have all my materials, my website organized, my portfolio, CVs all in order. There was way more than that, but that's what I remember, and that's what's going to carry over for the other applications as well. What am I doing now, you ask? I'm starting a new piece, yes. So this piece is not going to be able to be as big as I planned because around right there on the other side I dripped oil paint on the unprimed canvas. And over time that's going to eat through the canvas and then it's going to fall apart. So I have to cut it. I laid the roller right where I'm going to cut it. So this is kind of what we're working with. And then I can use this section for the other pieces of this piece that I'm thinking. And it's smaller than I wanted, but it's still going to be a very good amount of work, so this is how it's meant to be. I've made the pills bigger. At this point, we're starting a strategy to promote the show with social media, so I'm posting my headshot and an introduction. It's a dark, gloomy day. Perfect for this. Oh, I look like a monster. Last night I went to a social gathering at the gallery, and that was fun. And before that, I took my cousin around and showed her my studio at the gallery, so that was also fun. I forgot to film some stuff. Last week, I was gonna film some of our meeting, but I didn't. Every time we have open studios, I feel like I'm gonna film it, and then I totally forget. I get caught up in talking to people, so all that happened. Sorry. I want a warmer shade of metal for this. Took a little break I love the orange. It's like a golden hour. This is the last thing I'm showing y'all. You've seen too much.